Welcome to T1 Academy. In our last sessions, we started discussing the problems from the ratio and proportions concept. Okay. Now, in this session, we will see questions mostly based on the coins based or any product related or something like that, and we will see. Now, see here students, when it comes to these coins based questions, what happens for us? In these coins based questions, see here, for example, we should know some basic understanding. For example, if you have some 5 2 rupee coins with you, 5 2 rupee coins with you. So, what is the total amount which you are going to have? You are going to have 10 rupees. How you will say? 5 into 2, that is quantity into its value. Its value. So, in this case, the value we call it as denominations. Okay, so amount is equal to quantity or else number of coins. So, we will see. First of all, basically quantity into value. Quantity into value. That means how many, for example, if you have some 8 50 rupees notes. So, what is the total amount you will have? 8 into 50. That means you will say, sir, I have some 200 rupees with me. Okay. Or else, sorry, 400 rupees with me. I have some 400 rupees with me. That means what you have done, you multiplied the quantity with the value. In our terminology, we will change it little bit differently. What it is amount is equal to, basically we will have the questions based on coins only. So, that is the reason quantity I will write it as number of coins. Number of coins into value we call it as denomination. Value we call it as denomination. So, number of coins into its denomination. Denomination means its value, nothing but its value. So, amount is equal to, so the same thing we will convert it into ratios. We will convert into, that is amounts ratio is equal to, amounts ratio is equal to coins ratio, I mean number of coins ratio into denomination ratio. Coins ratio into denominations ratio. So, based on our requirements, students, see here, there are three components, right? Amounts ratio, coins ratio and denomination ratio. We will shuffle these three things. For example, in one case, if I want the coins ratio, I will send the denominations ratio to this. In one case, if I want to know the denomination ratio, I will send the coins ratio to this side. In this manner, we will shuffle the things accordingly. Now, how we will multiply, sir, means, for example, respective coins with the respective denomination. That is called its multiplication. Respective coins with the respective denominations. So, we will see it in the problems. And one more thing, students, in the questions, they will never mention as the denomination ratio. They may mention as amounts ratio or coins ratio, but they will never mention as the denomination ratio. But they will give us the denominations by saying that some 5 pies, 20 pies and 50 pies. 50 pies. Then we need to write the denomination ratio. What will be the denomination ratio? 1:4:10. Denomination ratio will become what? 1:4:10. Generally, in our questions, they will never mention as the denomination ratios. They will never mention as the denomination ratios. We should write the denomination ratios from the given denominations. In the given denominations, we should write the denominations ratio and then we need to apply it in the required problem. Okay, understood? So, generally amount is equal to what? Quantity into value. So, amount is equal to number of coins into denomination. So, amounts ratio will become coins ratio into denominations ratio. Denominations ratio. In general, they will not mention as denomination ratio. We will write the denomination ratio. Right. Next one. See here, a bag contains 216 rupees in the total. Okay, a bag contains 216 rupees in the form of 1 rupee, 50 pies and 25 pies coins in the ratio. They given us the coins ratio. See here, please see here. Coins ratio, what did they given for us here? Coins ratio is equal to 2:3:4. Okay, good, superb. Now, they given us the number, denominations also. What is the denomination ratio? Denomination ratio, they didn't mention us directly, but we will write the denomination ratio. What it is? 1 rupee, 50 pies and 1 rupee means I will take it as 100 pies, 50 pies and 25 pies. So, what is the denomination ratio I have here? 4:2:1. The denomination ratio I have here is 4:2:1. Now, they are asking us what is the number of 50 pies coins in this one. Now, first of all, if I know that, if I say that I have some 2000 rupees with 100 rupees notes. I have some 2000 rupees with 100 rupees notes. Now tell me how many 100 rupees notes do I process? 20, right? Why? Because 100 into 20 is equal to 2000. That means if I know the amount by 100 rupees, I can say that how many 100 rupees notes are there with me, right? So the same concept we will apply. So first of all, we will find the amounts ratio here. Amounts ratio. Amounts ratio will become what? Coins ratio into denomination ratio. Just now we have seen. Coins ratio into denomination ratio. So what is the coins? 2 into 4. Respective one with respective one. 2 into 4 it becomes 8. 8 is to 3 into 2. 6 is to 4 into 1. What it becomes? 4. 8 is to 6 is to 4. If it is further cancelable, cancel them. What it becomes? 4 is to 3 is to 2. That means the amounts are in the ratio of 4 is to 3 is to 2. Amounts ratio is 4 is to 3 is to. So in our question, what did they ask us? They asked about the 50 paise coins, right? They asked us about the 50 paise coins. So 50 paise amount is how much? 3 parts. So therefore, amount by 50 paise. Amount by 50 paise will become how much? 3 parts out of total is how many parts? 9 parts. Into what is the amount which we have here? 216. 216 rupees. So 9 ones, 9 twos and 4s. 9 twos and 4. So 3 into 24. 3 into 24 what it becomes for me? 72 rupees. So that means I have 72 rupees with 50 paise coins. 72 rupees with 50 paise coins. Now tell me how many 50 paise coins I will have? 50 paise value in rupees. That means I assume that I have n coins and 50 paise I will take it as 1 by 2 rupees is equal to 72. Number of coins into the value will give me the amount, right? So n into 1 by 2 is equal to 72. So n value will become how much? 144. So that means how many coins do I possess here? 144 50 paise coins. N I will assume that I have some n 50 paise coins. So n into 1 by 2 rupees. 50 paise I am writing it is in rupees. Why? Because I have the amount in rupees, right? So that is the reason I have written this 50 paise also in rupees. N into 1 by 2. That means I have n 50 paise coins. So n into 1 by 2 that is equal to 72 rupees. So n value I will get here how much? 144. That means I will have 144 50 paise coins with me. I have 144 50 paise coins with me. Students, questions from these coins based is very, very important. More or less they are asking in every examination, they are asking one question from this area. So please do practice. Now we will see some more questions from the same concept next. See here the ratio of similar one but the same application. The ratio of the first and second class fares between two stations is 6:4 and the number of passengers travelling by first and second class is 1:30. If rupees 2100 is collected as fare, what is the amount collected from the first class passengers? See here students, more or less the same category. Usually how we will calculate our revenue? How we will calculate our revenue, tell me? By number of tickets sold with the value of the tickets. That is the value of revenue or the amount, right? So more or less the same application but terminology is different here. Okay, how you will calculate the amount? Tickets price, am I correct? Tickets price into number of tickets sold. This is how we calculate the total revenue from the any station. Sometimes they will say railways, sometimes they will say cinema hall, whatever it may be. So amount what we will know, ticket price into number of tickets sold. How the denominations we have, here also we have different categories. The first class and second class, and they given us the values also. First class and second class. So the same quantity. See here what is the fares ratio between them? 6:4. That is nothing but our denomination ratio only. Okay. So now what is the amounts ratio means what? Price into the number of passengers travelled. Okay, fare ratio into. So in this case amount ratio is equal to, instead of denomination ratio here we will have fare ratio. Fare means what? The price only. Fare ratio into number of tickets sold ratio. Number of tickets ratio. Only the application is different but the concept is same. Okay, so amounts ratio what you can say? We will find. Fare ratio is what? 6:4. Okay, 6:4 is the fare ratio and I need to multiply it with what? The number of passengers means number of tickets only. So that is equal to 1:30. Okay, 6 into 1 and 4 into 30. So 6 is to 4 30s are what I will get here? 120. So 1:20. So the amounts from this is 1:20 ratio. 1:20 ratio. So amount from my first class is to amount from my second class. Okay, first class is to second class. Amount from my first class is to amount from my second class. So now what is the amount from collected from the first class passengers means how many parts? One part. So amount is equal to 1 part out of 21 parts into 2100. So what is the amount collected from the first class passengers? 100 rupees. The amount collected from the first class passengers is here 100 rupees. Same concept but different application. Okay, understood? Next one. Now see here, in a bag there are coins of 25 pice, 10 pice and 5 pice. First of all, tell me what is the denomination ratio I have here? Denomination ratio is equal to 25 pice is to 10 pice is to 5 pice. 5 is to 2 is to 1. Okay, 5 is to 2 is to 1 is denomination ratio. A bag contains coins of in the ratio. Coins ratio what they given for me? Coins ratio they given for me is 1:2 is to 3. Okay, if there is rupees 30 in all, how many 5 pice coins are there? Total they given for us amount. So first of all, tell me what is the amount ratio I will have? Amounts ratio will become denomination into coins ratio. So 5 ones are 5, respective with respective, 5 with 1, 2 twos are 4, 1 threes are 3. So the amounts ratio is what? 5:4:3. They are asking us about the 5 pice coins. So 5 pice coins are there at the end, right? So therefore, amount by 5 pice is equal to 3 by total how many parts? 12 parts into 30 rupees. 3 by 12 into 30 rupees. So what happens to this one? Please observe here. 3 ones, 3 fours, 4 ones, 4, 7.5 rupees. 7.5 rupees. If you want, you can convert that into pice also. Why? Because anyway this one is pice only, right? So I will convert this into pice. So 750 pice. 750 pice. Now I have n 5 pice coins. N into 5 pice is equal to 750 pice, right? N into n number of 5 pice coins, it will give me 750. So n into, for example, if you have 2 10 rupees notes means you will say 2 into 10 20 rupees. Similarly, I have n 5 pice coins which is equal to my total amount from 5 pice coins which is 750 pice. So now 5 ones 5 15. So I will have how many 5 pice coins for me in total? 150 5 pice coins for me. So 5 pice coins are here how many? 150. I will have 150 5 pice coins here. I will have 150 5 pice coins here. Understood? Next one. In an express train, okay, similar one, the passengers traveling in AC, sleeper, first class and okay, AC sleeper class, first class and sleeper class are in the ratio 1:2:7. Okay, 3 categories. I will, to avoid the confusion, I will take them as A:2B:C. What is the ratio they given for me? The passengers ratio are 1:2:7, similar to our number of coins. Passengers, okay. And the rate of each ratio, okay, that is fares ratio. Fares ratio. This is passenger and this is a fare. Fares ratio they given for me is 5:4:2. 5:4:2. Now from this tell me what will be the amounts ratio? Amount ratio will be of A:2B:C will become, multiply them, 5 ones are 5, 4 twos are 8, 7 twos are 14. So 5:8:14. Okay, good, superb. If the total income from the train is 54,000, okay, total income is 54. Find the income of Indian Railways from AC sleeper class. AC sleeper class is what? My A here. So what you will get here? A is how many parts? 5 parts. Out of total, 5 plus 8 is 13, 13 plus 14 is 27. And what is the total income which they are getting? 54,000. The total income which they are getting here is 54,000. So 27 ones are 27 2 into 2,000. So this will become how much for me total? 10,000. So the amount, the income from the AC sleeper class is 10,000 rupees. The income from the AC sleeper class is 10,000 rupees. Okay, nothing but we are multiplying the things here. Okay, same type of questions but different application. Next one. 300 coins consists of, okay, they given us the total number of coins. 300 coins consists of 1 rupee, 50 paise and 25 paise. So what is the denomination ratio for me? 100 paise is to 50 paise is to 25 paise. So what will becomes? 4 is to 2 is to 1. So the denomination ratio here for me is 4 is to 2 is to 1. And their values being in the ratio. That means they given us the amounts ratio. Please observe here values. They given us the amount ratio. What is the amount ratio they given for me? 10 is to 4 is to 3. 10 is to 4 is to 3. And find the number of coins of each type. Total coins they given 300. So before that we need to find the coins ratio, then only we can get the answer. Now we know that amount is equal to coins, that is number of coins into denomination. In this case, they given us the coins. We need to find the coins. That means amount by denomination. Amount by denomination. So this by this. So what I will get here? Coins ratio will become what? 10 by 4. Please be careful. Respective one. 10 by 4. Next 4 by 2. Next 3 by 1. 3 by 1. Okay, if you cancel it, what you will get here? Or else do the LCM. Directly multiply everything with 4, what you will get here? 10 is to 8 is to 3. 10 is to 8 is to 3. The coins ratio will become what? 10 is to 8 is to 3. Not 3, 12. 10 is to 8 is to 12. I am multiplying this with 4, this with 4 and this with 4. 10 is to 8 is to 12. Like this you can solve it, or if you want you can further solve it. It doesn't matter for us. Now see here students, 10 is to 8. They are asking us about what? Find the number of coins of each type. So total is how many parts here? If you further cancel also no problem, but you can put the as it is on. So total how many parts? 30 parts. Total how many parts? 30 parts. So 30 parts is equal to what they given for us in the question? 300 coins. So one part will become how much? 10 coins. One part becomes 10 coins. So now 1 rupees are how many parts? 10 parts. So this will become how many coins? 100 coins. Next 50 paise are of how many parts? 8 parts. So this will become how many? 80 coins. Next 25 paise coins are of how many parts? 12 parts. So this will become how much for me? 120 coins. So in this manner you need to solve the problems. They may give us any one values, they will skip us the other values. You need to solve them accordingly. Okay, understood? Next one. Right? With this we tried to solve all the models of questions from the ratio and proportions. See here students, there are some other concepts also which we will learn under the mixtures and allegations concept. Our next concept is mixtures and allegation. We have left some, or here and there we left some of the problems. Why? Because we will discuss them with the help of allegation rule. Okay, understood? Thank you very much.